Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Nathan's 3D Factory. In this episode, I'm going to be taking an image and putting it into Cura so I can make a lithophane. Now, lithophane, what it is it's a 3D printed object that comes from image data, and it uses kind of a height map to make it so that it can make a lamp for you. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to kind of pull that down, and now I'm going to pull in this image that I have. And let me just kind of pull it up here for you and what it looks like. So this is an image of my basset hound. So his name's Patch, is really cute, isn't he? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that image and I'm going to put it into Cura. Okay, I'm going to leave it at the default settings that it has right here. So you get your height, that's going to be 2.5 millimeters at its most. And then it's going to be 0.4 millimeters at the base. And then the width, 90. Depth 120. So then what I'm going to do is press OK. And then here we have it. So here is our image put into a height map. So where everything was black, it's going to be thicker. And where it's white, it's going to be thinner. So now we have this image where we have the nose, the ears, and all that stuff, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to slice it. So let's go ahead and slice. I'm going to keep it at the default settings. Okay. We're going to let it do its thing. And then I'm going to show you a little preview of how it's going to look on the print before we finally take it into its final 3D print. It's going to be really quick, and I'm going to use a white filament that's translucent. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like once it's lit up from behind. Okay? So now, let's see. So now, just giving it a minute here to do its thing. Okay. All right. So it's still going, doing its thing. Okay. So then once we have that, we're gonna save it to disk. Okay, so now we have 3 hours and 47 minutes. That's the approximation. 47 cents about to print this thing. Okay. And now we have our print that's available here for our preview and doing all that fun stuff. So you see a whole bunch of funky topography here, or topology, however you want to call it. And so you can do the animation of it, just kind of show you what it's doing. Okay, pretty cool stuff, isn't it? All right, so now this kind of gives you the idea of just what it looks like as it's going through its printing process. Okay, now that was the last layer there. So shows you that kind of stuff. So you kind of just scroll through it. You can see that it does this. Goes through a few layers. Starts to show some of this stuff here. Okay. All right. There. So you kind of see those things there. Got layers going up, and now we're gonna go ahead and print this thing. So did you see how quick that was? And I just pulled in an image and just did that, and now we're going to save to disk. Alright. And let's see. This into this folder and make a new folder here for it. I'm going to call it Lithophane. Okay. Alright. C3 Pro, and that's for the Cura Ender 3 Pro. I'm going to call this one Patches Lithophane. Okay, there we go. So now we have the G code all taken care of, and it's good to go. And so now I can also do something else. I don't think I want to. I could also export STL. So you can actually do export like that. You can do a 3MF file. That's, I think, the native file there. But you also have G code. and STL. You have ASCII and binary. I think I end up doing like ASCII for this. Let's see, I'll do that. Okay. Patches, Lithophane. Okay. There we go. I'm also going to save that. So those are some cool things just by making it from an image file. Okay. So that's going to save, and then I'm going to copy it to another disk. So that's on my local drive, but I'm going to save it to one of those little micro SD cards, and then I'll see you in a moment. So there we go. Okay. All right. See you in a moment, guys. So here's the final print of the lithophane that I did of my dog. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for coming. Thanks, guys.